Things that's probably most difficult as a new teacher and as a veteran teacher is you want to be compassionate. You want to develop relationships. You want students to be able to come to you with problems. I know that we're here to teach math, but as teachers, we recognize that we're here to teach so much more than just math. But one of the things you need to understand as someone that desires relationships, that desires to make an impact on students, is that they need to be able to feel safe in your classroom. They need to be able to feel like your classroom is not a mess. You need to be able to feel like they can count on you, not just to talk to them, but to have some type of standard so that when they come in the classroom, they know exactly what's expected of them. There's a level of security and safety that's just in that. So with that being said, yes, you can talk about classroom procedures. There's a video that I've produced on that. You can talk about how you manage your classroom when it comes to sending kids out or sending kids to a different area in the room. There's also a video on that. I'll link to those videos below. But in addition to that is just a simple fact. When you start out the class year, when you come back from Christmas break, when you come back from a weekend, remember these words. You can always get easier. It's a lot harder to get harder. It's easy to be easy. It's a lot harder to be hard. So listen to this. If you were to start out the year a little more strict, a little bit more like, hey, this is my expectation, I'm not going to budge an inch, students respond better to that. But if you halfway through the school year say, you know what, I need to start, clamping things down, students are not going to respond well to that. They're used to you being a certain way, and when you try to change, that's not good. So let me give you advice, new teachers and old teachers alike. When you start the school year, when you come back from a weekend even, when you come back from any kind of break, understand that Mondays should be harder to get them back in the grind, get their mindset, oh yeah, Mr. Brown expects this. He expects me to do this. And when I don't, there's a consequence. And he loves me. He does. I'm not mean about it. And when I say strict, I'm not angry. I'm not putting kids down. I'm not making fun of them. But I am holding them accountable. Do that at the beginning of the year. Make an effort to be harder at the beginning of the year so that as the year goes on, it's easy to be easier because the students say, okay, I know where the boundaries are, and you don't have to be as strict as the year goes on. It's a lot easier to be easier later on. It's a lot harder to get harder.